swinging a high fly into left field. That one driven back toward the wall. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Home run, Trevor Story. A 3-run shot.
I love me a series win, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Moss Territory, brought to you by the Foul Territory Network. Red Sox looking good here today, except at the end. Isaiah Campbell, I think it might be time to go back down to AAA, my friend. I don't know. Maybe David Sandlin? Maybe Justin Slayton can come back a little sooner rather than later. A little too close for my liking, especially after a pretty easy day today for the Red Sox. They were cruising along, easy day at the office for the offense, and Brayan Bello looking solid here today. Brayan Bello, he just keeps racking up these quality starts and a good bounce-back performance from his last time in San Diego. Not as sharp as we had seen him over the last couple of months there, but overall, a pretty good day. A couple of home runs allowed for him today, but kind of like Giolito last night. Worked around a couple of things, ended up being fine. 14th quality start on the year. And for the offense here, hey, easy day at the office, like I said. Roman Anthony, another great day at the dish. Taking a look at the final line for Roman here. He was 2 for 4, a couple of runs scored, also had a walk. Roman Anthony is up to a .405 on-base percentage for the year. That was 4th in all of Major League Baseball among players with 220 ABs. The only guys in front of him, you got Aaron Judge, you got Will Smith, and you got Ronald Acuna Jr. That's some pretty good company, if you ask me. Roman Anthony continues to look tremendous. Masataka Yoshida, good day at the plate for him today. Good day at the plate, 1 for 4. Couple of RBIs there today. He got it started here today. Hey, he's been pretty hot as of late. 8 for his last 23 over his last 7 games, hitting .348, .393 on base, .565 on the slugging, 9 RBIs. I hope you all listened to me last night when we were doing the Game 2 preview. I hope you listened to me because I told you Trevor Story was going to go deep off of Cal Quantrill today. Did any of you go over? Did you go over for me? I hope you did. I hope you took advantage. DraftKings, they're our buddies. Hope you took it. Trevor Story continues to look great. He's been playing fantastic. Had the walk-off last night. And another good play defensively today for Trevor Story. It's so weird, man. Even last night, I made a couple of posts about Trevor Story. And you're still going to get these negative Nancys that come out of the woodworks. They're like hiding in the bushes. It's like whenever Story or whoever to that matter, they're doing well. But, they've had struggles in the past and, they've drawn a lot of negativity. And you'll still get those people. They come out of the bushes and they're like, no, I can't wait for Trevor Story to get DFA'd this offseason. Oh, great. He's been playing well. Just another reason for him to get DFA'd this offseason or traded this offseason or he opts out, whatever it may be. So I don't understand. It's like the man is doing well. He's helping our team win. I don't get it. Why can't we just be happy? He continues to look great. So Bregman, Duran, good days for them today. Pretty funny moment today. Cal Quantrill, he hit Duran on the elbow and hit him on the elbow pad, and then Duran gave him a look, and Quantrill, he said, "My bad." Even Papelbon tweeted about it during the game, saying, "I would never say my bad" or whatever. But you think back to last year in Colorado. Who remembers the Reese McGuire Cal Quantrill game? Unfortunately, that was not a good moment for us Red Sox fans. We I don't know, but Cal Quantrill, he doesn't have a lot of fans in Boston, unfortunately. But yeah, so that was funny. Duran giving him a look like, okay, all right, I'll leave you alone. But overall, great day today. Like I said, Isaiah Campbell made it a little too close. I mean, this game here today was a 7-5 final. Really shouldn't have been that close at all. The Marlins there scoring 3 in the 9th inning. I mean, I hate having to bring Chapman in. I hate that. I hate. There's been a few games here as of late where you had a lead and then, someone kind of coughs up a couple of runs and then you got to go to the big arms. And it's like, it would have been nice, for Chapman to not have to come in today, right? Just pitching last night. for Chapman, we want to keep him fresh down the stretch. Listen, he was just recently having some lower back issues, right? So I want to keep that man fresh and ready to go for the rest of the year. So we'll see. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I do wonder if Campbell ends up getting sent back down at some point. We'll check the standings. We do have a bit of an update in the standings here today, more so for the wild card, but we'll check on the division as well. And we also got some news on Nate Lowe. He got DFA'd recently by the Nationals, but Chris Cotillo, he's got the scoopy scoops. Could be a little something on Nate Lowe. We'll talk about that at the end of the show. Everybody, if you can, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 50K. Hopefully one day we get to 50K subscribers on here, but we're trying to get to 5K by the end of the season. We're getting a little closer, little by little each day. So if you could help us out, I'll love you forever. Seeing a lot of familiar faces here in the chat. I'm seeing Danny. I'm seeing Mason. I'm seeing Julio. I'm seeing Smoke Dog. I'm seeing Moose. We actually got a super chat here. Cameron, $1.99. Wong's walk-up song is Why He Forgot How to Hit. Connor Wong. Connor Wong. He's going to live in our hearts forever, but except for this season. Couple of moments. But that's it. Connor Wong. Unfortunately, Connor Wong, he's always going to be attached to the Mookie Betts trade. He had those good couple of months last year. We're all thinking, oh man, we won the Mookie Betts trade. Connor Wong, he's arrived. The man just can't figure it out. He cannot figure it out. Thank you for the super chat. Do appreciate that. Let's get to it here, everybody. Let's get to it here. Let's start off with Brayan Bello. Brayan Bello, like I said, coming into the show here, another quality start for him today. Leading the way with the sinker for the most part. Sinker actually looked pretty good today, velo-wise. Was up almost a full mile per hour on average today. Had some good bite to it there. It was looking a little sharp, like the way it was looking. Changeup, looking pretty good here today. The cutter got a few whiffs on the day as well. Good amount of ground balls. Not exactly a lot of weak contact, right around 90 miles an hour on average for the exit velo today. So the Marlins, they were getting the bat on the ball. Only a couple of strikeouts for Bello today, so pitching more to contact. That's why you're going to see a higher FIP for Bello. The strikeouts are just down this year, but that's going, that's more so, I think, the plan, right? Letting these guys get a bit more contact, letting the defense work behind them a little bit more. Second inning, he had to work around the Romy Gonzalez error there, but Trevor Story, like I said, home run today, but also good defensively here today as well. I mean, Trevor Story, many times this year, he has made I hate to say the Jeter jump throw, but unfortunately, Derek Jeter was the one to make it famous, so we have to mention it. But Trevor Story, he's making the jump throw look even better than Derek Jeter, might I add. He's done a few of those this year, and he makes it look prettier and prettier every single time. But that helped Bello out in the second inning, and Bello helping himself out, getting the double play there. In the third inning, Troy Johnston, who did have his first career home run today, worked around a base hit. He also stole second, so Bello had to work around that. He was fine. In the fifth inning, Johnston, that's when he had the home run. It made it 7-1 at the time. Agustin Ramirez, decent day for him. He went 2 for 4. Remember, they got him back in the Jazz Chisholm trade last year. He had the homer that made it 7-2 at the time. But overall, good day for Bello. 6 1/3, 4 hits, 2 earned, only 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. But he let the defense work today. He pitched to contact. Just a solid day. Good team effort between Bello and the defense today. For the bullpen, Justin Wilson, he came in for a second straight game, got a couple of outs. Justin Wilson, a couple of bumps as of late. Nothing crazy by any means. He's given up a couple of hits here and there over the last, couple of weeks or so. But you got to give a lot of credit to Justin Wilson. He's just been very solid for the Red Sox this year. There's a reason why they wanted this guy, right? There were a lot of underlying metrics that the Red Sox enjoyed with Justin Wilson. And you're seeing the good results here this year. 2.61 ERA over the 46 games, 42 Ks over the 38 innings. Gotta love it. Steven Matz, he came in for the 8th inning, a 1-2-3 for Matz. He has yet to give up a run for the Red Sox. Knock on wood. Hopefully, I have not jinxed him. I'm going to knock on wood one more time. But no runs allowed in 5 2/3 since coming to the Red Sox. So that trade is looking pretty good. I mean, listen, I know we were all hoping for, the big-time acquisition. Dustin May, a couple of starts. First one was bumpy, but then he looked good against the Astros. Matz has not given up a run yet. I don't know. Are we going to end up looking back on this deadline and saying maybe a W for the deadline? I mean, when we first saw the moves, we're thinking, oh, that's it? I liked the Steven Matz one, but Dustin May, he had been struggling, right? And so you weren't really the most excited. A lot of people giving him Ds, giving him Fs. One of the worst deadlines of all time, according to a lot of people in Red Sox land. But right now, both these guys are looking all right. So we'll see. But then the ninth inning, Isaiah Campbell. Man, oh man. Looking messy. Ramirez with a base hit. Got a couple of ground outs there, but Heriberto Hernandez with the base hit. They made it 7-3. Eric Wagaman with the triple. Love that name. I don't know why I used to love that name. Eric Wagaman. Fun name. He had the triple, made it 7-4. Hill, he had the base hit, made it 7-5. You're thinking, what the heck's going on here? I mean, come on. Can we please put the Marlins away? What are we doing here? And then so Aroldis Chapman having to come in for the second straight day. Automatic. Got it done. Blocked it down. But you don't want to have to go to Chapman in that situation. I mean, I hate having to do that. Can we please, Justin Slayton, please come back sooner? I don't want to rush you. I mean, please stay healthy. But man, I'm kind of over these like low leverage arms, that are just coughing up these runs as of late. So I would even be all right with David Sandlin maybe getting a shot. Maybe he needs to work on a couple of things, still get into the routine of being a reliever down in AAA. But I don't know. Isaiah Campbell, he's not doing it for me. But as for the offense here today, like I said a couple of times in the intro, solid day at the office. First inning, Roman getting it started yet again. Had the base hit, had the steal as well. Story with the base hit. Roman moved over to third. And what happens every time Trevor Story gets a base hit? Please let me know in the chat. I don't want to have to say it every single time he gets a base hit. Who's going to say it first in the chat? What does Story do every time he gets a base hit? Anyone? Who's going to say it first? There it is, Moose. A steal. It does it every time. I mean, he hasn't gotten caught once. Anytime he gets a single, it's a steal. Mr. Automatic, Trevor Story. Gotta love it. 22nd steal on the year. That set up Massa. Base hit off the cutter from Quantrill that made it 2-0. Like I said, Massa's been hitting pretty well as of late. Third inning, Roman with the leadoff double. Like I said, good day for him. Bregman had the walk. Duran had the double. 32nd on the year. That made it 3-0. And then Trevor Story with the home run over the monster. That made it 5-0. His 19th home run on the year. Let's play it again, shall we?
Swinging a high fly into left field. That one driven back toward the wall. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Home run, Trevor Story. A 3-run shot.
And then the fourth inning, Seti with a double. Bregman with the base hit. They made it 7-0 at the time. 52nd RBI on the year. And that was when Duran got hit by the pitch. He was looking at Quantrill a little bit. That totally went back to last year against the Rockies. The bench is cleared. Reese McGuire, Red Sox legend. I mean, for not the best reasons that I will not discuss on this show. We are a family-friendly show. But Cal Quantrill, not a fan favorite. And not a favorite for Jarren Duran. But that was pretty much it. That's all you really needed here today. 7 runs on the board. Taking a look here at the final box score for the Red Sox. 9 hits on the day. Only 5 strikeouts on the day. 3 walks as well. Gotta love it. They took advantage with runners in scoring position. They were 5 for 11. Got to love it. Except for the bullpen. At the end with Isaiah Campbell. Only Isaiah Campbell. Please get David Sandlin up. Get Justin Slayton back. I need one of those guys in there instead. Everybody. Before we get to the updated standings and before we get to the Game 3 preview, they're going for the sweep tomorrow on hopefully a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We do have a word from our sponsor. I'll be right back. Dog days of summer means it's time for the boys of summer to kick it into gear, and the best way to cash in on your baseball IQ is with the DraftKings Sportsbook. If you've never bet on baseball before, well, it's simple. You pick a guy to go yard, you hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. And here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code FOUL. That's code FOUL for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Alrighty, let's get to the updated standings. Where are we at? Let's go take a look. Well, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? The Red Sox are tied for the first wild card. The Mariners losing today against the Mets. Edwin Diaz had to come into that one to lock it down, but the Mets walked away winners today, helping out the Red Sox here. Both the Mariners and the Red Sox, 68 and 56 here. And the Yankees, they are playing St. Louis as we speak. Taking a look there, they got a 2-1 lead in the top of the second as of right now. Did the Yankees, so the Yankees ended up winning that one last night. They held on to win that. So they are still in that third wild card spot. The Guardians just on the outside looking in, 63 and 58, a game and a half out. They are playing the Braves as of right now. They are down 3-0 already in the second inning. The Rangers, what the heck happened to the Rangers, man? They went out there and got Merrill Kelly, and they're just stinking up the place. I mean, the Red Sox, they could have used Merrill Kelly, man. I mean, that would have been pretty nice. I mean, so the fact that Merrill Kelly had to go to a team in free fall like the Rangers, what a waste that's looking like it's going to be. My goodness, the Rangers losing 4 straight. They're now 5 out of a wild card spot. Gotta love that. Checking on the division. We will be looking at the division race every day, unless the Red Sox just completely fall out of it. But still within 5 games. The Blue Jays did win today. Oh, speaking of the Rangers, Blue Jays beating the Rangers here today. The Blue Jays, they've won 3 straight. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Red Sox 5 out. So, hey, again, we talked about it last night. You do have a series near the end of the season. Maybe that could be a moment or a chance for the Red Sox to try and climb back into it. We will see. But as of right now, they're looking comfy in the wild card race, tied for the first spot overall. Now, taking a look here at the matchup for tomorrow, you got Jansen Junk against Garrett Crochet. Gotta love that the War Pig is on the mound on a Sunday afternoon, 1:35 start time. What else do we need to say about Garrett Crochet? He's been amazing this year. What a pickup he's been. However, against Houston, his last time out, he was giving up some good old hard hit balls against Houston. How many home runs did he end up giving up? Was it a couple? Can't remember. I think he gave up a couple of home runs. But overall, has been good. Hoping for a bounce-back performance, just like Giolito and Bello here in this series. I'm hoping for Crochet to get it done there tomorrow against the Marlins. And I got some faith that he will. A lot of these guys in the Marlins lineup, they have not really seen Crochet, minus Dane Myers for a couple of ABs. Edwards, Hill, they've seen him for 1 AB. I'm looking for a good performance tomorrow for a Crochet. Now, Jansen Junk, on the other hand, I believe he was in the Angels system not too long ago. Yes, he was in the Angels system a few years ago. He went to Milwaukee. Last year, he was with Milwaukee, ended up going to Oakland. His time in Oakland was not very good. He had 0 innings pitched, 6 hits, and 7 earned. Oh, my goodness. Jansen Junk. He has been a little better for the Marlins, though. This year, 6-2, 4.06 ERA, 15 games, 10 starts. We can actually go pull up here the... Let's look deeper into the numbers on Jansen Junk for the year. Taking a look at the FIP here, a 2.99 So that is, so looking here at the walks per 9 and the home runs per 9. 0.9 walks per 9, 0.6 home runs per 9. So this guy's going to throw a lot of strikes. He's going to keep the ball in the yard. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, though. 6.2 strikeouts per 9. So we'll see. He leads the way with the slider 44% of the time. Fastball 37% of the time this year. Cutter 11% of, cutter 11% of the time. Changeup 7% of the time. So either way, he's had a better year with the Marlins. Let's see what the Red Sox can do against him. And only one man has seen Jansen Junk in the past in the Red Sox lineup, and that is Mr. Alex Bregman. 2 ABs, no hits. So, but if I'm going to be looking for the overs, I am looking at the Red Sox for tomorrow. That's a pretty nice advantage, having the War Pig on the mound. Gotta love it. But let's get to one more story here. One more story. I was thinking we were going to be wrapping it up early, but we got one more thing to talk about here. And that is Mr. Chris Cotillo of Mass Live. We all love Chris Cotillo here on the Foul Territory Network on Monster Territory. Nate Lowe. The Red Sox are expected to be in the mix for ex-Gold Glove first baseman released by the Nationals. According to industry sources, Boston is expected to be in the mix to sign first baseman Nathaniel Lowe, who was designated for assignment by the Nationals earlier this week and is in the process of being unconditionally released. Washington requested release waivers on Lowe Saturday, so he should become a free agent within the next 48 hours. He goes on to say here, at that point, he'll be able to sign with any team for the prorated portion of the major league minimum. The Red Sox, who could use a left-handed bat at first base, are expected to jump in and pursue Lowe at that point. They could face competition from other contenders looking to make an upgrade. We'll see. I mean, here's the thing with Lowe. Good track record. This is a guy who was one of the better first basemen in the game. Not too long ago, back in 2022, he had 27 home runs. He hit .302 with .358 on base, .492 slugging that year with a .143 WRC+. But the numbers after that, they took a bit of a dip. His power went down a lot. He went from 27 home runs in 2022 to 17 in 2023. The WRC+, that dropped over right around 25 points. His batting average went down. His on-base was still looking good. Had a .360 on base in 2023. But something happened with the swing where he wasn't generating the same results. He wasn't getting that same batted ball profile. So it is what it is, with Lowe. And this year, he was still getting around the same pop. 16 home runs over 119 games with the Nationals. But he only hit .216, a .292 on base, a .373 on the slugging, an .86 WRC+. Taking a look at the splits, now he was having better success against righties, so that's where I think teams are going to be interested in him as more of like a platoon guy. Hitting .235 against righties, that's not amazing when it comes to the batting average. Had a little bit better than a league average WRC+ against righties, 104. Had a .732 OPS against righties. So, maybe another team out there or the Red Sox, whoever it may be, maybe they feel like they could find a way to tap into something there. The one team you always look at where they bring guys in and they just have a knack for fixing guys. You look at the Milwaukee Brewers. I mean, they've been so good at that, but they just signed Andrew Vaughn, or traded for Andrew Vaughn not too long ago. Sorry. And look what they did with him, right? Nate Lowe, I think, would have been like perfect for the Brewers, but hey, they don't need him. So you don't have, one of the higher name small market teams out there that could have fixed them up, possibly. So I think the Red Sox could have a shot at this. When Tristan Casas went down, there was a report, I believe, from Cotillo or McAdam, I can't remember exactly, where they said the Red Sox had made a phone call about a first baseman. I don't know. I don't think it was ever revealed who it was, but a lot of people were speculating that it was Lowe because the Nationals weren't looking all that great. So, we'll see if the Red Sox could get this done. Let's actually pull up here Nathaniel Lowe on StatCast. Let's get a better feel. I mean, obviously the numbers aren't looking good. But as you can see here, a lot of the Blues, if you go back to 2022, there's that batted ball profile, right? When he had that good season, right? Good exit velo, good barrels, hard hit percentage. I'd have to go a little further into what happened with him. My guess is that there's probably some kind of an adjustment that teams could figure out with him, whether if it's, I don't know, moving, who knows? Sometimes even a small little fix could do the trick. You move a little closer to the plate, you move a little further back in the box. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's something simple. It could be a small fix, or maybe it's going to take an off season for him to try and work on something mechanically. But when you take a look here at this year, it's all in the Blues. He's still got that good plate discipline for the most part. He's not chasing outside of the zone. Still walks a decent amount, 9.6 walk percentage. So there are things there. Do the Red Sox trust Abraham Toro for the next month and a half? I don't know. Or could they take a flyer here on Nate Lowe? We'll just have to wait and see. But everybody, I'm going to wrap it up right there. We are out of time, both here on YouTube and on Nesson. If you can on the way out, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back here tomorrow for the Game 3 post-game coverage. Have yourself a good Saturday night. We'll see you tomorrow.